Welcome back to our virtual Leaders of the Future celebration. Again, my name is Jeff Sadowski, and I'm the Executive Director. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it's been a long day, but a very rewarding day. The dollars raised today get injected directly to our mission to serve more children, so thank you. We still have some great auction items available. The bid closes exactly at 8 o'clock, so this is your last call. Please put in your bids. A lot of the items are going for under market value, so you're going to get a great steal if you throw in a bid right now. So again, that closes at 8 o'clock. And again, that site is www.nbgcleaders.givesmart.com. As you heard, our goal was $75,000 for today. As of right now, we are at $41,620. That's an amazing amount of money. Thank you all for giving what you can. The $75,000 might be out of reach. We still have one more hour, but if we could hit $50,000, that would be a huge milestone for the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club. So please forward our event page to your family, friends, colleagues. Make it viral. The more people that tune in, the more children we can serve. So please don't give up. Keep your foot on the gas pedal. Let's finish out strong. Our 7 o'clock segment is called Looking Back, and I had the pleasure of interviewing Jim Kartheiser and Kathy Kennedy Kartheiser yesterday. You're going to see that segment, and you're going to hear why they support the club and their history with the club and what they have seen firsthand with how the leaders have given back to the community. So after that video, you're going to see our 80th anniversary video, again, looking back at our past, and you will see all of our miscellaneous videos of leaders talking about what NBGC means to them and just thanking you all for your support. So please tune back at 8 o'clock. You will get to meet our Board of Directors President, Mr. Tom Vandenbosch, and he will close the evening off. Again, one more hour. Please forward our link out to everybody, and thank you. Hi, Jim and Kathy. It's great to see you.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Good to see you.
How's the weather in Arizona today?
It's very hot.
Very nice, and should hit 100 again.
Well, we're getting a little cool spell here in Chicago, so enjoy that warm weather.
Thank you.
You know, thank you all for joining us for this year's virtual celebration, our Leaders of the Future celebration. And as you know, these are unprecedented times, and we're forced to pivot to this event. And we really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today. So I just, Kathy, we'll start with you. I just want to congratulate you on all your successes when you were at Cooley School as the principal. And can you just walk us through how that partnership started?
Thanks, Jeff. Well, in the mid-2000s, the city of Chicago, after-school programs offered program grants. At the time, Jim McNulty and Bonnie Werstein met with me to offer an after-school program. It was a site-based program. At the time, there was a great need at Cooley School for an after-school sports program, homework help, childcare. So actually that was the beginning of a partnership with NBGC. They wrote the grant was accepted, and the partnership began. That was a time when kids needed to be highly involved in activities. Oftentimes they would go home, there was nothing going on at home, there wasn't a parent at home. So bringing this program into Cooley School was a godsend. So that was the time when the NBGC partnership began with Cooley.
Thank you. And we get a lot of resistance from principals, or they don't want newcomers in their building. So we appreciate you opening your doors to us. And throughout the years, we've impacted thousands of lives. So thank you for that, Kathy. Jim, your history started way before Kathy's and way before that partnership. Can you walk us through your timeline when you walked through the doors here at the club?
Well, actually, I've been involved with NBGC for almost my entire life. I grew up at Grayson Levitt, went to St. Benedict's grade school and high school, and walked in the door in 1959. And I was lucky in 1959, our parents and board of directors had just completed with the Park District the construction of a brand new building, and it was incredible. So I got the use of a new facility. I was on the Scorpions, and played every sport. And literally, since my dad worked at Illinois Battery right across the street, I would hang out at the club, and then I'd go home with him when he'd go home for dinner. Soon there later, Rich Brandon, the program director, had invited me to be a leader, and I refereed games. I learned sports rules from Jack Pictus for football, for example, and did that for many years for the boys club. Later, I became a staff member and was paid as well to do that. My parents were involved, both with the mothers and dads clubs also. Shortly thereafter, I went away to school, married Kathy, and then got back involved with the boys club in the early 1980s. I was recruited by Joel Walsh, who was then the president. Later, I found out that they envisioned me as a good candidate to possibly be on the Carnival Committee. And little did I know that would grow into such a long-term commitment, but it was fun. Currently, I've stayed on the board ever since, fulfilling different responsibilities, but currently I'm an advisor to the board, and I chair the Property Committee, and I was a co-chair of the Capital Campaign Committee.
Wow. You go way back.
And Jim does miss his title of Mr. Fest.
Maybe we give it to him again, right? Never. Jim and Kathy, you've been involved with the scholarship program for many decades. Can you tell us the beginning of the scholarship program and how it's evolved?
Well, the exact scholarship program was proposed in 1984 by Joe Walsh, who was the president of the board, and Jim Baumgart. And I happened to be on the board at that time, so I remember all the discussions, and I remember voting yes for it. But ironically, before that, I can remember back when I was a leader, and Mr. Bueller and Mr. Valentine would rent the back meeting room at Schulian's, which is now O'Donovan's. It was in the fall, and that luncheon was to honor the leaders at the time. I remember receiving a white sweater with an NBGC logo with the word leader stitched on it by one of the moms, and I still have that logo. The sweater, of course, would never fit me, but I have the logo. They also gave us a bank book. This may be before your time, but banks gave us little books where you went to the bank and they put in the dollars that you would put in or take out. And they would give us our bank book, and it might have $100. I think if it was a great year, you did a lot of things for the boys club, you got $200. But I remember that going way back to then. So obviously it was important to me at the time. Ever since 1984, you know, the scholarship program started small, as it would, because we had to interview the candidates, pick the recipients, and then raise the funds to pay those scholarships. So it evolved over time from something very small to an incredible amount. This year, we're giving scholarships to 26 recipients, totaling to $62,000. Just a phenomenal accomplishment by our staff and the board, and especially our committees. You know, this growth could not have happened without great committees, starting with Joe Walsh and Jim Baumgart, but Betty Bauer-Crescenzi having a great involvement in it, Mary Gallery, Judy Dakers, and now Tom Lyons have done a phenomenal job. We've been lucky to sponsor some great candidates, some phenomenal leaders. Tim, Phil, Sam Jensen, Mary Gallery, Eric Wernstein, Tim Ward, Sergio Arroyo, and now Layla Hollis. And over the years, we've got to know them well. We've attended weddings, and it's been a great partnership both ways. Us trying to act as mentors to them, but also our ability to donate dollars to go to the financial aspects of those scholarships. So it's been a rewarding for both sides.
Absolutely. You know, this is a program, Jim, that I've never seen anywhere in the country, and just it's so rewarding, where it's an accomplishment for a lot of our at-risk teens to graduate high school. Not only does this program enable them to pursue their dream of obtaining a college, degree, but you never hear of an inner city kid graduating college debt-free, and this program enables that. And A lot of our leaders just did that last year and graduated with a 4-year degree and don't have any student debt. So it's really a remarkable program. And it not only enhances them, it enhances their families, but enhances the community, and it makes the world a better place one child at a time. So I commend you and Kathy for your support in this program since its inception, and we're going to keep on building it, I promise. So
Fantastic.
Kathy, at Coonley, you saw many leaders working there that obtained scholarships. Can you tell me some of your observations that you saw them when they were interacting with kids or qualities they possessed?
Well, when having this site-based program, I was able to observe firsthand the NBGC youth leaders at work. I was able to observe their creativity, great skills with kids, their patience, exercise with primary kids. They just came to the program with good skills, training, patience, and just good attitudes. And because of that, the little ones look forward to working with them on a daily basis. I could see the relationships that were being developed at the time. And some of those little ones went on to become current leaders. So that's very interesting for me to see currently.
Sure. And I'm sure many of those leaders, as the names Jim mentioned, are now teachers. So they're following your footsteps. So
That is true.
Yep. You know, Jim, this celebration is our mission-driven event at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club, and we have some very aggressive goals, and it's to keep the program growing. And as you mentioned, we're giving away $62,000 in scholarship dollars, but we also have some funds to grow, and our goal this year is $75,000. So this is our biggest event that we have. But prior to this event, the Family Fest was our biggest revenue generator for the club. Can you walk us through that and the challenges you had with that and how it started?
Well, originally it was called the NBGC Carnival. It started at around 1960. And the reason for that was the construction of the new building. As I've been on the program committee for a long period of time, when I started on that committee, I wanted to learn the history of the Boys Club. And I looked through a lot of the files, went down to the Chicago Park District archives, and was amazed to see the history. The Boys and Girls Club started in a two-story frame building on the corner of Campbell and Irving, which was a building that was left over from the brickyard that had been on Parvere Park before that. The Boys Club began to use that building before the Chicago Park District was even incorporated. At the time, it was part of the North River Commission, which was a regional format as to having parks around the city. In the 1950s, after the war, the area was undergoing a great explosion of children. I'm one of those, of course, and the building was falling apart. So the board of directors agonized for a number of years with Mr. Bueller on how to approach the Park District. So they went to the Park District and said, we'd like to provide the money to build a new building. Obviously, the Park District said, well, it's on our land and we need to build it, but that sounds like a great idea. And actually, in the minutes of the Park District, it was amazing how thankful they were for that partnership between the Boys Club and the Chicago Park District, because at the time, there was nobody giving the city money to build buildings for the public. This wasn't a private institution. This was an organization for the youth of the community. At first, they did a fundraising campaign where our Moms Club actually went door to door in the community, asking for donations to build a new building, which I thought was incredible. So the money was raised for the down payment. Mr. Bueller secured mortgages through the Victor Comptometer Credit Union, and the green light was given to go. Unfortunately, when they started building the foundations, they discovered that in several areas, the building actually would sink if it was constructed because it was on fill where the brickyard had been filled with garbage. So an additional $50,000 to $75,000 was needed or the project would be tabled. And Mr. Bueller went in and got another mortgage. Well, obviously the project went forward. It was a great building accepted by the Park District and the Boys Club. However, there was a great amount of debt and the club could not support that debt. So the idea was to have a carnival. It was held in Victor's parking lot when Victor would go on its 2-week vacation in August. And that was the start of the carnival. It was the biggest event in the entire neighborhood. It had a parade that went through the neighborhood on bicycles. It had fireworks. It had 15 carnival rides. And every night it was packed. And the mom's club, the dad's club, everybody volunteered to run the booths. And it probably made $10,000 to $15,000 in its early years. But that was enough to help cover our interest on our mortgages and help start paying it down. In the 1980s, unfortunately, Victor Comptometer closed, and they had supported Rich Brandon, our program director, who became our executive director's salary, some of our health benefits, and the Boys Club was faced with having to pay additional costs to keep the operations going. With that in mind, we tried to stretch the ability to create more money out of that carnival. We rebranded it as a family fest. Some years, instead of running 5 days, which started on Wednesday and ended in Sunday, we even ran 11 nights, so we would have 2 weekends. We added main stage entertainment, a big beer garden. We had a special raffle as part of it. We interviewed and changed our carnival company a couple times until we had one of the finest companies in the Midwest that offered us nearly 20 rides and games. And we turned it into an event that just a few years ago raised almost $80,000. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us, the purchaser of the property after Victor closed was Mr. Garoon, the owner of Basic Wire and Cable. And he was sympathetic to our needs and our long history of running this event for so many years. And he was extremely cooperative in allowing us to use his property. And fortunately for us, he didn't use a vast majority of the parking lot. So we had a good relationship with Mr. Garoon. Unfortunately, when the Chicago Cubs were bought by the Rickett family, they were going to undertake some great remodelings at Wrigley Field. And the necessity was to commit to having almost 1,000 off-site parking stalls. And there aren't a lot of properties on the north side of Chicago, as I've looked for them, that could accommodate that much parking. So they and the city approached Mr. Garoon, and a lease was made with the Cubs to use the Victor parking lot for remote parking. When it happened, we had already had our carnival scheduled. You start planning for the carnival 8 months before the actual event, and most of our permits were granted. And with a lot of support by then Alderman Schulter, we were able to get a commitment by Mr. Garoon and the Cubs to allow us to exist together for one fest. And what we found was it was extremely difficult. There was no way. All the parking would be needed by the Cubs. Our event being successful needed a lot of parking. We made it work by getting access to an industrial property to the south of the main lot, but it was extremely difficult to run. In addition, as we looked at the event, while we had an extremely successful event at the time, it did take an incredible amount of effort by our committee. The committee included anywhere from 15 to 20 volunteers from the moms and dads and from our alumni that met starting in January and then put in incredible hours to help set up for the event and take it down. But the one thing that we couldn't control, I mean, we prayed to God, but unfortunately it still rained a lot. And we would put all our effort into the event and have some of the best bands that would agree to discount their rates, and then it would rain. And there's nothing worse than being at an event where you don't have a lot of cover and the crowds would leave you.
Sure.
So it was difficult to budget a number. I never wanted to commit to high numbers with the fear of rain. And so we always budgeted a little bit less than our better years and hoped that we wouldn't get hit by rain. But nonetheless, it rains a lot in Chicago, especially in June.
I can only imagine all the hours you put in. And I'm going to go on a limb here, Kathy. I'm going to assume that you never saw Jim while the carnival was going on. He was always at the carnival, I'm assuming.
I was amazed during the time that he held a full-time job and the carnival. I mean, he never was home. I mean, if he slept 3 hours, it was amazing. And then he was off again. So, and he did that for years. So it was kind of an interesting time of his life.
Yeah, we came up with an idea that really helped us is we opened up the fest from noon to 3:30 in the afternoon for day camp kids. And our carnival company said, yeah, I think we can work around that. We can get our staff out there. Can you get your staff out there? And we said, well, we close the event at 11 or 12 the night before. We have to clean up. But yeah, we can get it open by noon. So we did that 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days. So I would get home at after midnight, and I'd have to be there at 9 in the morning. And I'd find, Gene and Paul Gerner there, Tom and Mary Nichols there, Gloria Addison and Jerry, and everybody just pitched in. Bob Seablum, our Corvat, and we made it work. And Tom Creer did all our finances. He and Gene and Linda did all the finances. And the finances there were counting every nickel. Today, maybe you get more credit card transactions, but back then it was every wet dollar bill coming out of someone's pocket had to be counted.
And they always
volunteered selling tickets, and she knew that Tom Creer was going to hold her accountable for every dollar.
Well, thank you for your commitment with that. It was remarkably successful.
But as I said to you the other day when we talked, I mean, we would have had the carnival usually the last week of June. We would have had all of the work, the pre-work completed. And by March, when the pandemic hit, we would have been put in total limbo. Because obviously the carnival company is still saying, hey, we'll do our events this summer, but not until the state of Illinois can approve that. So we would have had a great deal of our budget represented by what we thought our profit would be by this fest, and here it would have been totally canceled and put us in a very dismal financial situation.
You would have been handcuffed. So we're very blessed that we could pivot to this virtual event. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Jim and Kathy, you both have a very rich history with the club, and your generosity is second to none. What do you both hope for the future of the NBGC?
Well, I've been obviously very involved with the building, so I'm very hopeful that we continue to improve our building. We worked for years with Alderman Schulter, then Alderman Pawar, and now Alderman Martin. First, by having a capital campaign where we raised about $500,000 that replaced the roof 10 years ago that was leaking like a sieve. We expanded our office area. We added girls' washrooms, which were desperately needed after becoming a girls' and boys' facility in 1997. And most importantly, by ripping a wall down in the back TC rooms and creating a small gym. Complete with an excellent gym floor, permanent backboards and baskets, ventilation, and bleachers for our parents that could sit on. And I love to go to the Boys and Girls Club now before meetings and just go back in the room and watch the parents and the kids in that room enjoying it, and it's packed. I mean, it's just amazing. So obviously, we've been working with the city now for several years to tackle some additional improvements to our building. There was a commitment by Alderman Pawar for TIF funds that's been carried over to Alderman Martin. We've worked with the Park District, and they've expanded the plan last year to include total renovation of the Paul Revere Field House, which would include an elevator to make it ADA, upgrade in the HVAC system, a new gym floor, and I'm sure many, many more improvements. In the Boys Club building, we're looking at new windows. Our current windows are 60 years old. They're single pane. There's no insulation around them. Adding air conditioning, since a great deal of our programs are summer programs in the building. We have some window units in specific spots, but we need to replace that with an all-building air conditioning system. And that would be included in the upgrade, upgrading our electrical service within the building, and adding and upgrading our exterior doors, making them all ADA compliant. Our committee, including Jeff and Eric Wernstein and Bill, have met with the Park District in January and February and have reviewed the plans, and walkthroughs with contractors had started in February. And unfortunately for us, when the pandemic hit and the Park District gave us notice that Paul Revere and our building would need to be closed down, those contracts were not awarded. Any projects that had been awarded and where the city of Chicago approved the continuation of construction, those projects have been ongoing. And it would have been perfect for us because we've been told we may have to close our building, parts of it or all of it, for up to 2 months. And we had a plan that Bonnie and Jeff and I have worked on for the fall, where we might be closed in September and October, where we would have office trailers in the parking lot. We would have portable washrooms brought in to continue our fall programming on the property. But right now, all that's up in the air until we have confirmation of when those building improvements can move forward. And we don't know when that date is. So it will take a great commitment of our staff to provide what's needed to continue our operations, because we will not close our operations. We're there for our members and our family and our staff. And even more so now when this pandemic starts to lessen. Obviously, we'll be meeting with the Park District and the school boards at our 3 schools, Coonley, Cleveland, and Bateman, to be able to begin operating programs that are safe. We've made a lot of growth in our off-site programs in the last few years. The board has supported that growth because it's much needed, especially in Cleveland and Bateman, located west of the Chicago River, where there's many families that are in need of our programs and services. So I see us continuing that expansion. It makes sense. As I spent more winter time in Tucson, I visited several Tucson Boys and Girls Clubs. And in Tucson, buildings are spread out more. They had that luxury to do that back when the city was developed. And I've toured some facilities that were outstandingly planned. One has a school with a gymnasium next to it, and they have gates that come down, and then a Boys and Girls Club connected into the same center lobby. So during the day, the school uses the gymnasium, and there's doors closed with the Boys and Girls Club. And then in the evening, as the school closes, their doors close and the doors open up for the Boys and Girls Club to use that one gym. So that one gym now is used from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And we have that same type of relationship, obviously, with the Park District, trying to use every hour of Paul Revere's gym time. And by having these off-site properties and working with the principals in those schools, we can make their facilities used for many more hours than just during school time. I've been a big proponent with several other board members to continue to improve and increase our sports programming. And Tom Creer, when he was the executive director, lobbied, and we committed to buying batting cages to improve our training programs for the youth in the community for baseball. And that was widely received. We've been flexible. If our girls or boys want a new sport, we review it. Our program committee reviews it. Our staff reviews it. They come to the board. We'd like to start lacrosse. Now, when they came up with lacrosse, I had to be one of those persons sitting there. I've never been to a lacrosse game. I don't know much about it. I went out and found one. A friend of mine in the suburbs, daughter played all sorts of lacrosse. I went and watched. I said, wow, this is a perfect sport. You know what? If the kids want to play it, then we should be offering it. So I love that relationship between the staff and the program committee and the board to offer more programs, be flexible.
You know, it's a great point. You talk about getting back in the school-based sites, and Kathy was at Coonley, but a lot of those children during the out-of-school time then filter in their athletic program, which has a huge ripple effect. You know, it teaches them the importance of sportsmanship and teamwork and combats obesity, which is a national epidemic. So since 1931, the club has really focused on athletics, and I think you see that growing now, thanks to your leadership. So, and Kathy, I think Jim just completed his 50th year on the Aces, so athletics is big in your family too, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, unfortunately, Jeff, as we've said, it probably will take a pandemic to sit the Aces in their 52nd year.
That's what has happened.
You know, Jim and Kathy, the club has been impacting lives for almost 90 years. Why do you both continue to be involved with the neighborhood boys and girls clubs as opposed to different youth organizations?
Well, I believe in the motto of the NBGC, which is for building better men and women. I feel it's important to support the programming that the NBGC has to offer. The sports program, the after-school programming, the summer camp programs, they're all programs that the community members truly have a need for. I have witnessed the leadership program helping to develop critical life skills. Through the scholarship program, these youth leaders have been able to further their education and pursue their careers. It may have helped relieve some of their financial burden associated with the cost of college, allowing the leader to prioritize their learning.
Jeff, I've always looked at it, if I'm going to partner with an organization, and we do partner with a few, it has to be ones that show results. And obviously, the Boys and Girls Club is so close to my heart because I believe the success of myself and my career was directly responsible from my mentors like Mr. Bueller, Mr. Valentine, Rich Brandon. And it's important for us to pay that forward to the next generation. And that's the way I've lived. And Kathy won't take credit for this, but when she started at Coonley, the building was in total disrepair. And working with members of Bell Schools committee and working with parents at Coonley who had just joined Coonley with their kids, we were able to start the Friends of Coonley organization. And many of our friends and ACEs came to our first events because they knew that we needed to add improvements to the building at Coonley, to the programs at Coonley. And what started as the first year event raising about $10,000, now I believe they're in like 12th year, have raised more than $300,000 consistently. And those dollars help make Coonley the special school it is, because those dollars go right to the benefits of programs and teachers for the kids. And that is exactly what I see by being on the board at the Boys and Girls Club, that the dollars we raise go directly to impact the youth. They're not going to bloated salaries or mismanagement, organizations that might be facing problems. Everybody gets involved and we figure out how to move forward. And I think that's key. We're approaching our 90th year serving the community. I mean, I remember as part of the carnival, I'd have to get the police commander to sign off. So I'd have to schedule a meeting, take over my plan, action plan and security plan. And I was always nervous. It's like I seldom had to go to police department, so that was a good sign. But nonetheless, he would go over all the aspects of our plan. But when he was done, he said, and thank you. He said, the Boys and Girls Club, without a doubt, lowers crime in our community. And that was very rewarding to me. So,
absolutely. Many factors, avoidance risky behavior, and just keeps them off the street during the most vulnerable times. So I agree wholeheartedly. You know, Jim and Kathy, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you and learning more about you and the history of the club. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, obviously, tomorrow's event is very important. And beforehand, I was talking to Kathy. I said, there's so many kids being cheated of their graduation. And for those that might not have come to our event in the last few years, I mean, it's a great day to watch the leaders get their awards, be seated with their sponsors and their parents, and many of them get to do a short acceptance speech. And I know it's nerve-wracking to go up in front of what was once maybe 50 people. Now it's almost 200 people in attendance. And it's nerve-wracking, but you know what? Those kind of learning experiences are what makes them better students and better persons for their future. So we hope that everybody, I know the auction is still on for another hour, I believe, and you go to the auction page. You know, it's very important. The board has continued to pay all of our staff and pay our leaders during this time. And no one has a crystal ball, but we know it's what's right. So please help us, donate as best you can, and we assure you that we will be there for your families when we get back to normal.
After this interview, we'll post a link again, but if you just visit nbgcleaders.givesmart.com, you can participate in our mobile giving and make a donation and change the life of a child. So, Jim and Kathy, the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club is very blessed and honored to have you as part of their team, and we appreciate your leadership and continued support. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Jeff. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jeff. Good luck.
Thank you.
An alum, a member of the business community, or a friend of the club, you have an opportunity to participate in our campaign. We look forward to having you come in for a visit to see the completed first phase capital improvements. We welcome your ideas and involvement as we move forward with our campaign. And we are determined to reach our goal of renovating the clubhouse where everybody plays.
I'm Ashley West, and I'm first year leader at Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club. I am a 7th grader at Hawthorne Scholastic Academy, and I've been at NBGC since I was in 2nd grade, and I recently became a leader in December. What NBGC means to me is it's a safe place for me to express my thoughts and express my feelings. I feel like NBGC is like a second family to me because I've been there almost all of my life, and I'm so happy that I'm a part of the NBGC community. Attention please, this is your final call for emergency exit.
Since its inception, the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club has recognized that children are our most valuable resource. The club was founded as the Neighborhood Boys Club in 1931 by Robert Bueller to honor his father, the owner of Victor Adding Machine, located alongside Paul Revere Park. With the selfless assistance of Richard Valentine, Mr. Bueller's vision came to life when the first game was played on October 19, 1931. 60 years later, in 1991, a pilot program for girls was launched, and in 1997, the organization's name was formally changed to the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club. From the moment the original clubhouse at the corner of Irving Park and Campbell was donated to the NBC by John O'Shea, the club has been a consistent beacon in the community. However, by the 1950s, the clubhouse was completely inadequate and in need of too much repair. Being an independent organization, not affiliated with the Chicago Park District or the Chicago Boys and Girls Club, a capital campaign was undertaken by the community to build a new clubhouse. It was the staff and families that made up the club that went door to door throughout the neighborhood seeking donations. Only through this broad-based community support was the NBC able to open the existing facility in 1958 on Park District property. Even though the Park District originally provided all building maintenance and repairs, the NBGC has assumed more and more of the building maintenance and repair expenses. Today, the NBGC serves a membership as culturally, ethnically, and economically diverse as its neighborhoods. The club has seen tremendous growth in the last 2 decades, from 600 members in 1991 to more than 1,500 members today. In the 20 years since the incorporation of girls into the program, the female makeup of the club membership has increased to 36%. Membership numbers have also jumped with the influx of new housing in our service area, which includes Albany Park, North Center, Lakeview, Roscoe Village, Ravenswood, Lincoln Square, Irving Park, and Ravenswood Manor. In order to keep up, we have doubled both the full-time and part-time staff. Parents bring their children to the NBGC for a variety of reasons, such as our athletic programs, our out-of-school activities, tutoring, and a safe and supervised environment for their children to make friends. By far, the most important program is our Youth Development and Leadership Program. The vision of our founders was to create a culture of peer-led leadership. A dedicated group of approximately 70 young people, ranging in age from 13 to 22, are responsible for each and every member. Most participate in one or more school sports teams or are involved in multiple extracurricular programs. They are responsible for facilitating the day-to-day programs and activities at the club. The success of NBGC programs and the growth in the community continues to put pressure on the clubhouse. And it is again up to the alumni, local businesses, member parents, and the community at large to support the club's ability to serve. With membership expected to increase 5 to 10% over each of the next 3 years, that support is critical. This is why we are engaging in a $750,000 capital campaign for building renovation, program expansion, and a much-needed reserve fund. In early 2010, the NBGC began some of the critical renovations to our facility. We added a new roof, a girls' washroom, upgraded the boys' washroom, built 2 adult ADA-compliant washrooms, retiled the program staff office and west hallway floors, and added an expanded entrance and program office space. But there are still many projects that need to be completed through this campaign, including refurbishing the small gym, updating the computer lab, redesigning the program and administrative offices to create efficient workspaces, replacing flooring in the administrative offices, building a small addition to the current clubhouse for increased daily use storage space, and procuring off-site storage space for equipment, supplies, and uniforms. As we officially kick off our capital campaign, we are pleased to share with you that we have received a challenge gift of $150,000 from 2 generous NBGC alumni, to be matched by contributions from parents, alumni, and friends. We are grateful to these 2 individuals for their foresight in creating this exciting and stimulating gift opportunity that will help us reach our campaign goal of $750,000. Whether you are a parent, an alum, a member of the business community, or a friend of the club, you have an opportunity to participate in our campaign. We look forward to having you come in for a visit to see the completed first phase capital improvements. We welcome your ideas and involvement as we move forward with our campaign. And we are determined to reach our goal of renovating the clubhouse where everybody plays.
Hello, I'm Zachary Betcher. I'm a senior at Northeastern Illinois University. I've been with NBGC the last 3.5 years. And what the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means to me is family, friendship, and leadership.
Family.
And this is my dad. He has been Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for a while, and it's a group that brings people together and helps people out.
I am Malaysia. I'm a freshman at DePaul College Prep, and I've been with NBGC for around 1.5 years now. I think, honestly, that NBGC is all about helping you build up your leadership skills and preparing you to be the best person that you can be in the outside world. With that being said, there's like a variety of people there to help you along the way, and everyone's so open and caring, and, they're never judgmental, and I think it's a very safe space.
I'm Emily Sillage.
And I'm Ruby Sillage.
I am a senior at Taft High School and will be attending Western Michigan University this fall.
And I'm a freshman at Taft High School.
I have been a part of the club since I was little, and I've been working there as a leader/senior leader for 3 years now.
I've been a leader for a little over a year now.
NBGC means becoming a part of a family and knowing that there's always somebody there for you and learning how to get great leadership skills.
NBGC, to me, is a place where you can come and just have fun and hang out with your friends, and it's a great place to become more confident in yourself and your abilities to become an adult.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Juan Pablo Bonilla. I am an 8th grader in Bateman Elementary School. I am going to be graduating this year and probably going to Rickover Naval Academy. I've been with NBGC since September 2019. Became a leader probably in December, and now still a leader. And what NBGC means to me is I could help kids. I would want to continue working in this job, and yeah, it's really a big opportunity for me.
Hi, my name is Lainey Abernathy. I'm in 8th grade and attend CICS Irving Park, and in the fall I will be attending Lincoln Park High School. I've been with NBGC for about 6 months, and before the virus outbreak, I had just graduated the training program. NBGC to me means a lot because it taught me more responsibility. It taught me how to make my own money rather than just take it from my parents. And it taught me how to make new friends and not be shy and just be outgoing and share my own ideas, and someone will always be there to share an interest with you.
Hi, my name is Alan Garcia. I'm in 8th grade and I plan to attend Rickover. I have been involved with Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for more than 5 months. Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means a place where it feels like home.
Hi everybody, my name is Lauren Glascott. I am a third-year leader at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club, but I've also been participating in the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club sports since I was in kindergarten. I attend Von Steuben High School, and what NBGC means to me is a lot of things. Community, making friends, and I've always been able to be myself around everyone at the club. So, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rosie Palacios. I am a freshman at Northside College Prep. I've been involved in NBGC since like 4th grade. I did camp there and I did a couple of the sports like soccer and volleyball. And now I'm a leader, so yeah. One thing NBGC means to me is that it's a safe and loving environment for anyone who is involved. So like the kids, the leaders and staff, or even the parents too. It makes a positive impact on them. And yeah.
Hello, my name is Christopher Alvarado. Currently, I'm in 9th grade and I go to Lakeview High School. I have been in NBGC for 2 years. What NBGC means to me is a way to give back to my communities and to be a role model to the future leaders that are growing up in the community.
Hi, my name is Lily Aylward. I'm a freshman at Lane Tech and I've been a leader at NBGC for 3 years. To me, NBGC means a large community of people where I can grow in responsibility as well as help those around me.
My name is Jose Blas. I'm in 8th grade. I go to Newtown Bateman Elementary School. I'm graduating this year, so I'm going to Rickover Military High School. And I've been involved in NBGC for 8 months already. And what NBGC means is having fun, meeting new people, and making friends.
Hi, I'm Yasmina Shamas, and I am a junior at Lane Tech. I have been involved with the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club since I was in kindergarten in 2007, and I became a leader in December of 2015. To me, NBGC means community. NBGC is a place where anyone can go and feel welcome. Whenever I'm at NBGC, I feel involved and I feel supported by everyone around me.
Hi, my name is Joseph Castaneda. I am an 8th grader at Bateman Elementary, and in the fall, I will be attending Almonson High School. I joined NBGC in September, and I graduated from the LIT program in late December to early January. NBGC to me means a lot because, one, it taught me how to be responsible in the working area and how to manage my money. And it also taught me how to have fun and how to open up and not be so shy and kept to myself.
My name is Peyton. I'm an 8th grader at Hawthorne. I'm a 2nd-year leader, and to me, NBGC means community.
Hello, Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club family. I wish you all well during this time of craziness. My name is Aiden O'Shea, and I am currently a senior at Amundsen High School. I've been involved with NBGC for a long time now, starting out in the floor hockey program and then soon moving over to a camper in the summer camp. In 2014, I joined the leadership program at the club and became a senior leader soon after that. From day one in the leader program, integrity was drilled into my head. NBGC helped me gain more responsibility from that younger age. NBGC is a family, and they've helped mold me into the better person that I am today.
everybody. My name is Carly Kelnick, and for those of you who don't know who I am or what I do here at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club, I'm the Daisy League Director, and I have been working here for about 7 years. My involvement with the Boys and Girls Club didn't officially start until I was in about 6th grade because Bonnie had wanted me to play soccer for her. And me never having, played sports before or done anything athletic really, I was super nervous and really hesitant to say yes that I would play soccer for her. And then she bribed me with pastry lessons that I could not refuse, so I played soccer, ended up loving it, and I never got my pastry lessons, but I played for another 2 years after that and then became a leader through the leader program. So to me, NBGC is like a second home where everybody cares about you and everybody wants you to grow and succeed. And I think that that's really special because I definitely wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for NBGC and for everybody who is involved in the NBGC community. My role as the Daisy League Director isn't just a job title to me. I go into work every day feeling like I'm not really working because I love what I do. And I love working with all of my girls and just watching them grow. Because I love watching them grow because it shows that, what I'm doing is making a difference in my community, and it's also making a difference for all the young girls that I'm, a role model for. And I definitely would not be where I am today if it weren't for all of my girls. So thank you guys so much for that. If any of you guys are watching, I miss you all so much. And I definitely wouldn't be here today if it weren't for them, because as much as I teach them about sports, they have taught me so much more about myself and about loving what I do and just being a role model for everybody. And I think that that's another thing that is really special to me about NBGC and what it's been able to do for me. So thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you guys when all of this quarantine is over. Bye.
Hello, my name is Kevin Cordova. I am in 9th grade and I go to Ogden International High School. NBGC means that it's a way to gain many qualities and skills, especially leadership, and hopefully to reflect that while at work, working with the kids, so they could grow up having these skills and qualities so they could use it in their own life and situations they would have using these skills. And yeah.
Hi, my name is Maria Gomez. I've been with the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for at least 19 years. I am the Director of Social Programming, but long before this, I was just a member. Before that was just someone on the sidelines cheering on my younger brother. So for me, what NBGC means is opportunity for people like myself to evolve, to learn, to grow, and then to pass along everything that we've learned, everything that we've experienced to our leaders, to our members. But more importantly, NBGC is just a second home, a place where we can come together, where we work together to find and see a clearer vision for our communities and for our families, and hopefully pass that along and continue to pass it along for many years to come.
Hi, my name is Patty Deshay. I've been working at NBGC for almost 2.5 years. I started around Christmas time, and when I was in 7th grade. It's been a very important part of my life since then, and I've met so many people and learned so many new things. Some of the things I've learned have been responsibility and leadership. Some responsibilities that I've taken on have been showing up to my shifts on time. That has taught me so many things. One of those is because I always did not show up to anything on time. I was not very good at going on time. But once I started going to the shifts and once I started working at NBGC, I've learned how to go with things on time and learned how to manage my time. It's been very important to me. Also, turning in weekly leader notes. That would be me turning in my schedule. That really helped me with my time management. I had to do something on a week, every single week, once a day. I would have a reminder on my phone to turn that in. And I did turn it in. I did a very good job at that. Another thing that I learned was leadership. Sometimes you had to lead a group of kids. When I was 13 years old, I was leading a group of 12-year-olds. I remember I was on a field trip. It was hard, but I learned how to do it and I got through it. And that field trip really taught me a lot of things. It was something that was very important to me. And after that field trip, I was able to lead any age group of kids. And also, that doesn't just go to summer camps or winter camps. It also transfers to athletics. when I'd have to ref a game and I'd have to talk to adults. Talking to adults was something I was not very good at before NBGC. But since I was not forced, but I had to learn how to talk to adults so I could communicate well with them, it was very important. Communication was another big thing. I learned how to communicate with anyone of all age groups. I learned how to calm down kids, or how to learn how to talk to adults. Talking to adults is probably the biggest thing I've learned and the most important thing I've learned. I haven't regretted a single moment of NBGC. I'm so happy I became a leader.
Hi, my name's Jocelyn Shamas, and I've been involved with Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for basically my whole life. I am a 2-year leader currently, and I go to Amundsen High School, and what Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means to me is that it's a place where you can form new bonds and can get a sense of communication from.
Hello, my name is Juliana Hasselberger. I am a sophomore at Wilbur Wright College, and I have been involved at NBGC for 12 years and a staff member at their Coonley program for 2. What NBGC means to me is leadership. It has taught me everything I know now about what it means to be a good team member, a mentor, and an all-around good leader. That is what the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means to me.
Hello everyone, my name is David Medina. I'm currently finishing up my first year attending Wilbur Wright College. This upcoming summer, it will mark my 2nd year working at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club. To me personally, the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means family.
Hey guys, my name's Emmanuel, and I'm a freshman in high school. I go to Lincoln Park High School, and I've been working for NBGC for around 1.5 years right now. What NBGC means to me is basically dedication. You have to work with kids. Some may be first graders, some may be going to high school, but you have to have patience with them. Even if they're getting on your nerves, NBGC taught us to always be respectful to them, teach them from right to wrong, and just do your best. They're helpful, and they give us lots of responsibility that they know we could handle, such as cleaning, doing something important. And NBGC is just there for us. They're like family to me, and they always treat me right. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Star Perez. I go to Lane Tech. I've been with the clubhouse since I was 8 or 9 playing sports. I became a leader at the end of 7th grade, so it's been about 4 years. NBGC means a way for a whole community to become a family.
Hi everyone, my name is Addie and I'm a 10th grader at Lane Tech High School. I've been a leader for about 4 years now, and the reason why I love being a leader is because of the people. Whenever I walk into the clubhouse, I always feel welcomed and safe. I am truly grateful for NBGC because it gave me a family when I really needed one. Thank you NBGC for showing me all of your love and support.
Hello, my name is Jolie Marr and I am a junior at Lane Tech. To me, NBGC means a place where you can grow up. I attended NBGC from as young as I think kindergarten or 1st grade as a camper, and when I turned 13 I became a leader, and I have been since then. So NBGC throughout these years has really been just a constant in my life, as it's a place where I have gone from, being 5 to being almost ready to apply for colleges, a couple months away from, being legally an adult. So yeah, NBGC means a place where I can grow up.
Hi, my name is Christian Daniel. I'm currently going into Grover Cleveland Elementary School. I'm in 8th grade, so I'm going to be graduating this year. In the fall, I'm going to attend Rickover Naval Academy High School. I'm happy to say that I've been involved with NBGC since the summer I was going into 6th grade, so for about 3 years now. What NBGC means to me is a very safe place and a great opportunity to be able to work with kids and be able to be there for them when they need me.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn Santana. I'm in 7th grade. I go to Bayman Elementary School. I've been involved in NBGC for about 8 years, but I've been working at NBGC for about a year. What NBGC means to me is friendship.
Hello everyone, my name is Gerardo Gonzalez. I am 19 years old and I currently attend Wilbur Wright College. I will be graduating with an Associate of Arts degree this May, and I'm still in the process of deciding which four-year institution I'll be transferring to this upcoming fall semester. I have served the NBGC community as an LIT, a leader, and the current staff for about 4 years now. NBGC has taught me to value my community, my family, and myself. It's also served as a second family, a place where I've built solid friendships, developed as a professional, and a place that I will cherish for a very long time.
Good evening, everyone. As you can see, they saved the best for last. My name is Tom Vandenbosch. I am the board president here at the NBGC. I've been a member back in the late 60s, and I've been here ever since. My two daughters and my son went to the club. My father-in-law was one of the first members here, and my grandson was here for a short period of time, so we had 4 generations that came to the club. This place means an awful lot to me. I've been here for over close to 50 years, and I've built so many relationships, and I've had them for over 40, 45 years. So I watched the majority of the young boys and girls that accepted the scholarships, and they did an excellent job, and I really appreciate all the hard work that they do. I want to thank the scholarship and the event sponsors. We had a goal of $75,000, but we raised $51,535, and that's awesome. I want to thank everybody for their donations and their time today to do this. I also want to thank the board of directors and the associated board who done a lot of donating and a lot of time and effort to put this event together. We certainly appreciate all your time and effort. I've been on this board for many years, and there hasn't been a better board that I've been sitting on in the past couple of years. Jeff has done a wonderful job helping putting this board together, and I truly enjoy facilitating the meetings, our monthly meetings. I want to thank the leaders of the Future Committee, the NBG staff. I can't say enough for the NBG staff. They all go above and beyond the call of duty here, this day especially, with all the time that they put in and everything that they do here. I talk with Jeff on a regular basis, and we have great conversations, and he just keeps driving things forward, and I'm really enjoying what's going on here at the club. The staff, again, excellent job from everybody that works here, to the leaders, to the parents of the leaders. You guys all do a great job, and I really enjoy being part of this program. Thank you, all of you, for supporting this event and the NBC's mission. Even though that the auction closes at 8, the event page will remain open for a couple more days. Again, these are challenging times. Everyone, please take care of yourself. We'll get past this, and we'll see this clubhouse with all the kids, coming in and enjoying their time. Again, thank you all the leaders that had gotten the scholarships. You guys do an excellent job, and looking forward to your future. Thank you and good night.
Hi, my name is Anna Prez, and I'm an 8th grader at Inter-American Magnet School, and since I'm graduating next year, I'll be attending Lane Tech. I've been at NBGC since I was a cubby, and in other words, pre-K. And I did sports there, I did after school, and I did summer camp. It was so fun, and I used to look up to the leaders, and I really wanted to be one of them, so I decided to become a leader when I was 12 years old. NBGC to me is a place where you can learn leadership skills and take
to learn how to take initiative, and you also get to meet great people. It's a very safe place, and I love it. You get to help kids, and it's amazing.
My name is Cassidy Rivera. I'm a freshman at Wilbur Wright College, and I've been working at NBGC for 2 years now. To me, NBGC means family.
My name is Michael Ramos. I will be attending Lake Forest College, and I've been around with NBGC for about 2 years now. And what NBGC means to me is a place where I can go and feel like I really make an impact on the youth, so that I can hopefully help them out and help them achieve their dreams and just make them overall better people for the future.
Hello, my name is Luke McNamara. I'm a sophomore at DePaul College Prep. I've been a leader at NBGC for 3 years now, and NBGC means teamwork.
Hello, my name is Zumar Marshall. I'm a senior at Von Steuben High School, and in the fall I'll be attending Lawrence University in Appleton, Wisconsin. I've been involved with NBGC for a majority of my life playing sports, but I've only been a leader for 4 years. And to me, NBGC means a resource of supportive individuals.
Hi, my name is Adele Perez. I'm in 9th grade and attend Von Steuben High School. I've been involved in NBGC since I was in kindergarten. I used to play the sports there. I was part of the after-school program and summer camp, and now I'm a leader. NBGC means to me a big, friendly, fun, and caring community who only want the best for everyone.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm part of the staff at Coonley Elementary and the Crazy Craft Lady during the summer, cooking as well. We have been with the club since we moved to Chicago about 8 or 9 years ago. My kids were in sports at the club. My kids were leaders at the club after I became staff at Coonley. What does it mean to us? It's a big family. We're all one big family. We laugh together, we cry together, we get frustrated and angry with each other sometimes, but that's okay because that's what families do. I want to congratulate all the scholarship recipients. You guys are awesome and you deserve so much more. Keep at the good work. Keep safe. We all love you. And have a great summer. We'll see you. We'll see you soon.
My name is Zoe Reshoft. I'm a junior at Lane Tech. I've been at the club for 2 years, and to me, NBGC means a community. It is a place where I can be myself and grow as a person.
Hi, my name is Alex Rodriguez. I'm an 8th grader at Grover Cleveland, and I'm going to attend Rickover Naval Academy during the fall. I've been a leader for around 2 years, and I've been around NBGC for around 4 to 5 years. And what Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club means to me is a way to guide children from the wrong to the right. Also for us leaders too. Because without this leader program, or NBGC in general, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Hi, my name is Julie Stone and I'm the finance manager at the club. My favorite thing about the club is all the amazing people that I work with. The staff is fantastic and I love when all the kids stop by to see me at my desk. Really missing everybody right now, so I hope everyone's doing well and I hope that we're all back at the club very soon.
My name is Leah Bonilla. I'm in 7th grade and I go to DeWitt Clinton Elementary School. I've been involved with NBGC for about 2 years now, and NBGC means an opportunity to become mature and responsible at an early age, and it's also a place where I can be part of a community of people with my friends.
My name is Madelise Romero. I'm in 11th grade and I go to Von Steuben. I've been working with NBGC for 7 months. And NBGC means so much to me because it's teaching me how to be more responsible, and it's also helping me with my future career of wanting to be a teacher.
Hi, I'm Liam Summers. I'm a sophomore at Jones College Prep, and this is my 2nd year working at NBGC. To me, NBGC means community, and it's a way for me to give back to my city.
My name is Ava Kovacevic. I am in 9th grade. I go to Lakeview High School. I've been in Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for 3 years. NBGC means a lot to me. I came from Indiana and I was going into my 8th grade year of school and I was very scared and I didn't know anyone, so it felt nice to like have school friends and Neighborhood Boys and Girls friends and be also like able to have like kind of like a overall view of everything and learn about school and different schools that are in Chicago because I didn't know anything about the high school system, so it helped me out a lot making friends and getting ready for Chicago.
Hi, my name is Dalia Arroyo. I'm a junior at Northeastern Illinois University, majoring in elementary education with an endorsement in ESL. I have been at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for 8 years now. To me, NBGC means being able to prepare for my career and give back to my community.
Hello, I'm Michael Stone. I attend Wright Community College. I'm studying computers. I work at the Cleveland Elementary School after school program, and NBGC is like a family to me. I always feel welcome there.
Hi, my name is Jasleen Schmass and I go to James G. Blunt Elementary School. I've been involved with NBGC almost my whole life. What NBGC means to me is to inspire other kids and to socialize with many people and meet new people.
Hi, my name is Blair Epps. I am a junior at Lincoln Park High School, and to me, NBGC means opportunity.
My name is Louis Angel Ortiz. I am in 8th grade, and I go to Grover Cleveland Elementary School. In the fall, I will be attending Lakeview High School. I have been involved with NBGC since 6th grade, which makes it 2 years. NBGC means a place where I can build upon my goals and my beliefs and where I can help others, including the kids.
Hi, my name is Allison McLeod and I'm a senior at Jones College Prep and will be attending Georgetown University in the fall. I've been a leader at Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club for 4 years, ever since spring of my 8th grade year, and I've been a senior leader for 2 years now. To me, NBGC is a place where I can step out of my comfort zone. Not only have I become a better leader there, but I know I've become a better person as well. I'm forever grateful for the lessons I've learned at NBGC, and I know that I will take the next steps into my future thanks to the help I've received.
Hello, my name is Matthew Ortega. I'm a first-year leader at Bayman Elementary, 8th grade. NBGC means to me a way to learn life skills for future jobs, including discipline and courage.
Hello, my name is Layla Janelle Hollis. I am a 9th grade at Lane Tech College Prep. This summer will be my 3rd summer working with the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club. And to me, NBGC means that no matter how different or messy or how much baggage you carry, you are always welcome to the NBGC family.
Hi, my name is Emily Boavas. I am in 11th grade and currently going to Almason High School. I have been with NBGC and their program for a few years now, but I've became a leader for about 4 years already. NBGC means a lot to me, but the most important thing that NBGC is mostly about is family and how much they treat the people who walk into their buildings. I have worked with the people at NBGC, the staff and the leaders, and we just treat each other like we're family. It has been maybe a few years where I have never felt so much of a part of a family than I would have expected from NBGC. We have our breaking points and we have some places where we just can't do things, and at the end of the day, NBGC and all the leaders and staff, we're just a family and we care about one another and we care how much everybody is treated and how much everybody is welcome into our family. No matter what, everyone will be welcome at NBGC.
Hi, my name is Laura Arroyo. This is my 6th year at NBGC. I attend Lakeview High School and I'm a senior. and I haven't decided where I'm going to attend in the fall. NBGC means to me a place of fun and learning experiences.
Hello everyone, my name is Alana Finch. I'm a freshman at Amundsen High School, and NBGC to me means a family. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Richard Pulia. I have been a leader for about 8 months now. I attend Bayman Elementary School, and I think that Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club is a place where anyone can be welcomed.
My name is Haley Mercado, and I'm a 12th grader at St. Ignatius College Prep. I will be attending Marquette University in the fall. I've been involved with Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club since 2010, and I've been a leader since 2014. NBGC means family. It's a place where bonds are made, friendships are formed, and community is developed. Overall, NBGC is where the heart is.
Hello everyone, my name is Tatiana Pacheco. I'm currently a senior at Von Steuben High School. I am still deciding where I will be attending school in the fall, but it is between Dominican University and Bradley University. I've been a leader at NBGC for 4 years, and what NBGC means to me is family, and it also is a place where I feel safe.
Hello everyone, my name is Gerardo Gonzalez. I am 19 years old and I currently attend Wilbur-Wright College. I will be graduating with an Associate of Arts degree this May, and I'm still in the process of deciding which four-year institution I'll be transferring to this upcoming fall semester. I have served the NBGC community as an LIT, a leader, and the current staff for about 4 years now. NBGC has taught me to value my community, my family, and myself. It's also served as a second family, a place where I've built solid friendships, developed as a professional, and a place that I will cherish for a very long time.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I have worked at NBGC since I was 13 years old. I am currently the Cleveland After School Program Director. To me, NBGC means a second home, sanity, and definitely family.
Hi, my name is Shaquila, and I am the Director of the Cleveland After School Program.
Hi, my name is Shaquita, also known as Ashley, and I assist in the Coonley After School Program.
Together, we both started as interns with After School Matters in 2006.
From there, we branched off into the different roles within the after school programs. What NBGC means to us is
togetherness.
Hey everybody, my name is Eric Verstein. I am the operations manager here at the Neighborhood Boys and Girls Club, and what you have just witnessed is my masterpiece of a live stream that we put together for our Leaders of the Future celebration. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Congratulations to all of the leaders who were awarded a scholarship tonight, and all of the leaders in the future who are going to get scholarships. I hope you work your hardest in the future to get to where you want to be in life. Everyone who sent a video, parents, alumni, members, and leaders, thank you so much. You guys made my job so much easier by doing that, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of the night, and please, please stay safe. Thank you.